And we're back. Hey everybody, how you doing? We're on the air. Welcome one and all to the to the Stock Markets with Bruce channel. If you stumbled across this channel, are you ever lost? Thanks for popping in here. We try to talk about the stock markets in plain English. Stock markets. Hopefully that'll work for you because a lot of channels out there will tell you what's going on. They might use lingo that you might not quite understand, though. But then that's okay. That's the way the market is. We all come up with these fancy sayings. But I do appreciate you coming in here. We do talk about the markets in plain English, try to explain to you just what is happening, what can happen in one place and another place can affect the market that you follow. And you better have an idea of why are the markets doing what they're doing, and are they going to keep doing what they're doing? To help protect you from making mistakes in the market. If you like making money in the markets and you like generating income from your investments that you have in the market, then you've probably come to the right channel, because what we do here, apart from explaining what's going on in the market, we also talk about writing stock options against shares that you own right now, or have owned perhaps for years in your account. Many of the viewers of this channel were not aware that they could bring income into their household from investments they've had for decades, shares that they've acquired through their employers, perhaps units of ETFs that they own, or other investments. A number of viewers of this channel have rearranged their finances in such a way that they now hold investments in securities that allow them to write options against them. Jen, someone's at the door. I just had to get Jen, give her the alert. I'm not sure if she's going to take an answer or not. Ooh, there's somebody here. Hang on one second, folks. Hello. Hello. Oh, hi. You can do the towels for us if you don't mind, and then probably just some new cups here for our coffee center would be good. But that's about all, if that's okay. Room service. We're in a hotel. I'm a nomad. People have been organizing their finances in such a way they can now write options against their investments, and they are bringing income into their household that they've never been able to bring in before. And for some of you out there, it has made a difference, where some of you have been able to quit part-time jobs and only hold a full-time job. Others of you have found that in the household, instead of having mom and dad both working, one of the two are quitting the job and staying at home. In other cases, you're working from home anyway because of the new normal. And so what you've done is you've decided to add options trading and options income to your cash flows. And that is taking a lot of heat off of debts that you may have acquired, old credit card debt or other debts outstanding that are quickly disappearing because of this added area of revenue. Now, for some of you, you've realized, man, I have enough stock that I've been sitting on in my 401k and IRAs and other areas that with a few adjustments, I could generate enough income, having watched Uncle Bruce and learn how options work, take his course, take his lessons on his website. I figured out that I have enough capital at our disposal that we could be retired right now. We don't actually have to work actively anymore at our day jobs. We can literally just live off the income and more, travel off of the income that we're generating from our assets. And this is a huge revelation for people. So excited for so many of you who have had this revelation come your way. You've gone to my website here, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. You found the lessons that I offer, and you're now watching these classes on how to become an option writer. Here's the website right here, the front page. Here's the link for classes. You'll see on the upper right there. And then here are the classes. Lesson number 1, lesson number 2, how to write stock options, how they work, using aggressive strategies, how to trade them, how to write them, winning strategies, common mistakes you want to avoid, generating income, spreads, on and on with the lessons. There are 13 of them here, including using poor man covered call writing strategies to quit your day job. And now there's even a lesson 13 available. Yes, we have added all kinds of lessons to the website. You pick one up and you can watch it as many times as you want. You can figure out what kind of option writer you'd like to become, what you're comfortable doing, and people are making the move, and it's fantastic. They're letting us know here on the air. There's folks here who are commenting, telling us how they're doing, and they compare notes with other viewers as more and more of you are becoming option writers. One of the stocks that we write options on and have been now since last year is Gamestop. The shares of Gamestop have been giving a number of us here tremendous opportunities to haul in some serious premiums, option premiums, to really add revenue to our accounts. This morning, I'm showing GameStop sitting at 117.51. We're up $4 a share in the pre-market this morning. We did close last night at $115 a share. And earlier this morning, we were sitting at about 113. Now we're at 117.55. Watching closely how it's reacting. There was a good a bit of share trading yesterday, over 10 million shares, just triple kind of normal what we normally get around here, and that helped move the market up to where it is now. 117.50 is the current trading range on GameStop, and there are folks here who are writing calls that are few dollars out of the money, $5 up to $10 out of the money for between 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 weeks out or further, and they're bringing in tremendous premiums because the gamblers out there are buying and selling these call options and paying incredible premiums to try to guess the future run of GameStop. And a number of viewers here are saying, I'll tell you what, I own 100 shares, I'll write a call option. I own 500 shares, I'll write 5 call options. You can buy them off of me, pay me X amount of dough. I'll take it and say thank you very much. For a number of you out there, you've realized that with 500 shares of GameStop, you can probably bring in enough revenue per month to pretty well carry a good chunk of the household. It all depends. Of course, a number of you out there are buying and are writing options on some of the Dow 30 stocks, some of that I follow closely. Some of these include Hewlett-Packard, Apple, Cisco, Microsoft, IBM, and others. And there's opportunities there where you can literally buy deep in the money call options and then write options against them. This is known as writing poor man covered calls. And in effect, you can write a call option just as if you're a 100 share shareholder of some of these companies without being a 100 share shareholder. You need only to be a holder of an in-the-money option contract to be able to write a contract against it. This is covered in my classes. I encourage you to take them, put some time in and learn how this works. It's kind of like people ask me all the time, should I just take lesson number 5 or lesson number 11? Which lesson should I watch to become an expert option writer? And I basically try to equate it by saying to you guys, if you've ever been to a specialist in the medical profession, if you've got a bad knee, you're going to a knee specialist, or you have, you got a bad elbow or a bad shoulder, you go to a specialist in that area. These folks first, before they become specialists in any particular area of the body, they become doctors first. They have to figure out the human body and how it functions. And so they go to medical school, become a doctor, and then specialize in their field. Well, in this options market that I keep talking about here, if you want to become an option writer, you have to know how the market works and how it acts. And so checking out my classes from class number 1 forward is probably the advice I would recommend to all of you out there who want to become option writers. Start with class number 1, then go to class number 2. If you missed something in class number 2 you didn't get, watch it again You can rewatch them as many times as you want. Invest in these classes. In effect, you're investing in yourself. Get a real good handle or better handle on just where we're at here, what we're talking about. You're joining us live from time to time. It'll start to make sense to you what we're talking about here when it comes to what these folks are writing regarding their option trades, and you'll realize, oh, that's what that means. Oh, I know what they're doing. There are 13 classes for you. There'll be more coming, but it'll give you a pretty good overview on just how this works, and you'll begin to pick up little tidbits of info that you've never thought of before regarding the tricks of the trade on how to write options for maximum returns and minimal risk. And you do that, you're going to become one of these folks right here. You'll become a member of my channel, hopefully, and you'll become an active writer. You'll become an active participant in the channel. And folks here talk to each other about trades that they do, trades they're thinking of doing, and they let us know how it's going. And it's a good community. Welcome one, welcome all to the channel. A couple of things I want to mention. We're up 142 on the Dow right now. We're up 14 on S&P. We're up 11 points on NASDAQ. Now, this is not, incredibly strong openings or anything like that. The Dow is leading the charge at a 0.4 of 1%, 0.4 of 1% higher. But it is significant in that it looks like the fourth day in a row that we seem to be having a positive market in our midst. Now, there's no guarantee that just because we're up 130 points on the Dow right now with 50 minutes to go before we open or whatever it is, that we're going to have an up day today. But what we're not seeing in the pre-markets this week in particular, we're really not getting this constant drumbeat of selling, and selling. We're not seeing that. We have had 7-8 weeks of consistent down weeks, week after week after week. The markets are way oversold, and they are primed for a bit of a rally from here. Now, is this the week that we get our first rally? Maybe. It is day 4 in a row of what looks like a good market, but we are going to have to wait till Friday night to be sure if this is an up week or not, because markets are volatile right at the moment. But it does look good. Interest rates are a little lower. If you take a look at the 10-year treasuries, you'll note that the yields have backed off. From about 3 weeks ago, we were as high as 3.15 to 3.2% on the 10-year. We're down now to 2.7, 2.75, a little more moderate. The Fed came out yesterday with their opinion on interest rates. They're talking about a 0.5 point increase every month for several months. This is a consistent storyline, nothing new there. So the market liked that. Nothing surprised anyone, nothing scared anyone, nothing upset anybody. And so the market reacted well to that yesterday. We bought into the notion. We have all bought into the notion that we're going to get increases in interest rates, but at a moderate pace, not a hyper pace. So that's good. Now, something else that I heard this morning that I thought I'd pass on to you was there's a lot of talk out there about whether we're going into a recession or not, especially North America. And I was listening to a retail analyst today who specializes in following upper scale retailers, retailers dealing with the upper middle class rather than the Walmart crowd only. And this individual said something very interesting in that the outfits like Macy's, for example, Macy's department store is known, world famous for their upscale brands that they carry, kind of like a Harrods in London. Harrods is maybe a couple of steps higher than Macy's as far as the high-end stuff, but Macy's is known for carrying Chanel and Coach bags and Jimmy Choo shoes and the good stuff, the high-end fashion product. So they're not dealing with the unemployed. They're not dealing with the welfare check crowd. They're dealing with folks with disposable incomes. And what's coming out? What is being noticed by analysts that over at Macy's, they are not in need of putting on any kind of promotions right now. There is no massive program going on where they're offering all kinds of discounts and all kinds of coupons and this kind of stuff. They don't have to do all of these promotions to get people to come in. There is a 2 to 3 year pent up demand that is built up now of shoppers who would have wanted to go into Macy's and pick up whatever they wanted to get, some nice shoes, a new handbag, a dress, men's clothing, jewelry, everything. And Macy's is finding that all they need to do is open the doors and they come in without any promotions at all. No discounting is needed. No heavy duty advertising is required. And this is a surprise to a lot of analysts because the thinking was that maybe the consumers are going to hold back a little bit and it's going to be tougher for retailers to survive. And we've heard about a few surprises on earnings disappointments here and there. But on the higher end guys, this is not the case. The consumer, these particular consumers are I won't say they're cash rich, but they're cash richer than they were before the pandemic. They've been spending a lot less money the last 2 years on a lot of different things. They haven't gone on as many trips, for example, trips abroad, because of course everything was shut down. So they haven't done even the winter getaway vacations. They've held off on getting new cars because they haven't been driving as much. They've been working from home if they've been working. They just have not been spending a lot of dough out there because of the shutdowns. And this cash has been building up and building up and building up. And when you add it up over the entire demographic of this shopper, and this is a worldwide phenomenon, it's not just USA, we're talking about trillions of dollars that have been piling up in the hands of shoppers. And a lot of these shoppers that were, if they were carrying any kind of credit card balances going into the pandemic, they paid them down dramatically. And so the credit worthiness of these folks has improved. Their wealth has dramatically improved, specifically on the home front, home properties. So a lot of these middle class, upper middle class, and higher folks realize they're much richer on paper from a real estate gain. They're much richer with regard to how much they owe on debt. Their cost of living is lower because of lower interest costs on debt they were carrying. And they're finding that their services are required by their employers. And their employers are way more flexible with regards to keeping them around any way you want to stick around. More employers are saying, you want to work from home? You can work from home. You don't want to work in this job anymore? How about working in this department over here? We'll accommodate you. This is a flexibility that has really opened up for a lot of workers globally. And so the folks at Macy's are finding our margins are higher. We do have supply chain issues. Yes, we're finding that bringing goods in from overseas has been more difficult. We've noticed that it's costing more money to ship goods in. It's costing more money to buy goods from material cost. All that is true. But we can pass on the price increases to our clientele because our clientele is richer and they're better off. And they've got this revenge buying mentality going on. They want to spend money on themselves for the first time in several years. Folks have been putting off weddings, have been putting off anniversary celebrations, have been putting off family gatherings because of COVID. They would like to get together again in these social settings, and the folks who can afford it would like to have a new outfit to wear because their body shapes have adjusted in 3 years as well, like they never thought it would. Either they put on weight or they've been working out at home to get into better shape, whatever the reason, and they don't want to wear 2018, 2019 fashions at a 2022 event. And so the Macy's of the world The higher end retailers are finding that they can raise prices on their goods as it comes to them. They are getting bumped. They have to bump their prices up. They're doing it, and the consumer is paying. And they don't have to discount the product to get it out the door because there's more demand than the product available. That means no recession is imminent in the United States. If this particular demographic of consumer, the middle class and upper middle class and higher, if these folks are spenders rather than savers, they want to travel rather than hoard and stay at home and stay in the cave, there is no recession coming. And the kind of goods they want to buy, especially higher end vehicles, higher end clothing, higher end vacations, this is high margin stuff. And when you're dealing with high margin product and it's moving nicely, this trickles into the overall economy, and it absolutely holds off any kind of recessionary activity. So interesting info. And yet the question now is, well, if that's true, Bruce, will these markets actually go higher now rather than lower? Are we not watching here a little rally inside a bear market, but what we're watching is the turnaround of a market that has sold off, had its little hissy fit, and now it's all over, and now we're going to climb back up over the next 6 months to new all-time record highs? Could that be in the offing? I'm going to say probably not, because we are seeing changes in the economy that are not going to be undoable for a while. Higher interest rates coupled with this higher inflation number, this is going to hurt certain segments of the economy, or at least cause a slight slowdown in certain areas of the economy, which means the economy will not be firing on all 8 cylinders of an 8-cylinder engine. They might be firing on 4 or 5 of the cylinders, but not all 8. Okay, we're not going into recession, but we're also not going into a hyper growth market either. So it's kind of a standoff. So certain sectors will benefit, certain sectors will be held back, and this rotation into other stocks is now underway. And that's where we're at. We're seeing big money in pension funds, hedge funds, mutual funds shifting out of aggressive growth into more stable income type stocks. So IBMs, yep, they're buying IBM. Peloton, no, they're not buying Peloton. Zoom, not as much, but high cash flow and high yielding company, yes. They want to buy Apple. They want to buy stocks like Amazon. They want to buy Google, but they're also very careful. When I say they, I mean the hedge fund managers, the big pension fund managers. They want to basically be in those stocks at the right price entry point to limit their downside risk. And so there's a lot of that. Anyway, there you have it. There's a little recap from my end on what I see going on, what I'm hearing about. We're now about, I think we're about 37 minutes away from opening up for trading. We've got Gamestop right now, 117.71 on the pre-market, it looks like. And I think we touched 118, even 119 so far this morning. The volume's only 84,000 on the pre-market. It's not that heavy. So until we open for trading, I really am not sure if this is where we're going to be at when we start trading today. It could be that there's several 100,000 shares for sale that are waiting to hit bids that are going to come in. So the market might open in this 116 to 118 level, but we may find in 15, 20 minutes more stocks available at these levels than previously thought, and they're only going to come in for sale through the markets themselves, not pre-markets, and we may find ourselves back into the 112.14 range fairly quickly today, and then we have to see where things level off. So if you're an option writer, potentially thinking of writing an option, you might have wanted to write a 120 contract or a 125 contract for several weeks out from here. You may want to put in some stink offers for your contracts. In other words, think about this. The stock right now on the open, on the pre-open, is at 117.84. try to figure out, using the stock option charts out there, the option tables, what would a contract trade for? What would your contract trade for if the shares were to reach 120 this morning on a little pop-up, maybe even 121 or 122? If you had a $4, $5 pop on your stock for like 2 minutes on the opening, first 5 minutes, what would the contract you're thinking of writing actually trade for? That is the price you want to offer it at. So again, I'm going to guess here, but let's say you want to write a 120 contract for 3 weeks. Maybe you can get, right as of the close last night, maybe you could have received $16 a share for it. But this morning, you might be able to get $19.50 for it. You might want to put an offer in at $19.75 or $19.90 for your contract. On the off chance you might get it, you may find that you get that price in the first 5 minutes. The contract barely trades at that level for a few moments at a time, and then it backs off as the stock backs off. And if the shares back off to 114, 116, your calls might go from 1990 to 1690 in a real hurry. You may find that you're already ahead $3 on a contract that you've just written, and you're already smiling because you've locked in such a nice gain. This is something you may want to consider. Again, depending on which contract you want to write, take a look out there at contracts closer to the money, what they were trading for last night. That'll give you an idea of how much more your contract could be worth on the opening today. And if there's a bit of a surge from here, what you could possibly get for your calls. Offer them on stink offers, outrageously high prices. You might get lucky and get a fill. And there you have it. A larger profit could come your way. All right. On the other side of it, if we find that the stock opens up $2 or $3, $4 higher, but then it begins to pull back, you may want to put in some stink bids to buy back any calls you've already written. Some of you wrote calls last night in the last hour of the session yesterday, and you've been writing 115, 120, and 125 contracts, and you've got them set, you've got your price, and now you're thinking, well, if the shares give up some ground, I wouldn't mind buying these calls back for $4 less, $6 less, $8 less, whatever price is working for it. You may want to put in stink bids for some of these calls on the off chance that we get a little pop opening on the market for the first 15, 20, 30 minutes of the day, and then we have a little plateau, and then we come into a profit-taking run for an hour or two. And that could happen across the entire market. We may find that on Gamestop, the shares reached 119 or 122 for a blip, but then they came all the way back to 110, 112 for a 15-minute dip. And that is where you can buy back your calls at the price you want to buy them back for. And so if you've got stink bids in right on the opening, good for the day, and you've got stink offers in there, good for the day, for those of you who need to write, you've got both sides of the spectrum covered. And you may find that contracts you wrote last night, you might be able to buy them back this morning for a nice little profit, which sets you up to rewrite new contracts again later today if the market gives you that opportunity. And or if you've written a call this morning on a pop-up, you might be later today be able to buy that call back for a nice lower price to lock in a wonderful day trade, and you'll reload your cannons tomorrow for another trade. Keep an eye on that. Don't let that pass you by. Keep an eye on that also for the other stocks that we're talking about here: Hewlett-Packard, Cisco, Apple, Microsoft, IBM, and others. All right, don't let it pass you by. There you go. That's where we're at right now. The Dow is showing a 228 gain, which is 0.70 of a percentage point. It's improving. S&P is up 25, which is 0.63 of a percentage point, and the NASDAQ only up 37 points, 0.3, not quite a third of a percent. So NASDAQ is lagging right now, which means the FANG stocks are not leading the charge. They're kind of being brought along for the ride. We'll see if that changes once we open the markets and get through the first 20, 30, 40, 60 minutes, and we'll see the direction that the market really wants to go today. Remember, tomorrow is option expiry day, and Monday is a holiday. we are closed on Monday. It's Memorial Day, so there will be no trading of contracts until next Tuesday after tomorrow's close. So if you write a call that expires next week Friday or the Friday after that, there are only 4 trading days. There's only 4 trading days next week, which means options expire or shrink at a faster rate next week because they only have 4 trading days to trade, not 5. Good thing for option writers. Okay, 117.60 is the current price on the pre-market of GameStop right now. That is where we're at. All right. Other favorites we like to watch. I'm showing Rocket Lab up a couple of cents here to 459. Looks like 460. SoFi is up 8 cents to 710. We've got GameStop up $2 to 117.20. AMC's up 17 cents to 1205. We have Matterport down 4 cents to 522. We have 23andMe up 5 cents to 294. Spire is down 8.5 cents to 144.4. We've got ATIP last night showing 196. It was up 9. Smart Rent down 15 cents last night to 551. Sixtera this morning down a dime to 1277. We've got Apple down 187 to 138.62 or so. Goldman up $3 to 317.91. Cisco up 32 cents to 44.32. Tesla up 12.70 to 671. We've got ARC Innovations up 39 cents to 41.43. We have Microsoft up 131 to 263.83. Bed Bath Beyond up 28 cents to 846. Pfizer up 24 cents to 53.95. HP up 14 to 35.71. Carvana up 43 cents and Twitter up $1.66 to 38.82. Generally speaking, it's a green opening for the most part. Some of our former SPACs are off a little bit. They had a pretty good day yesterday, but we'll wait for the opening to follow it officially and see how it wants to go. We're down to 28 minutes now before we start trading, and we got a 217 gain, 217-point gain right now on the Dow Jones Industrial. All right, 2/3 of a percentage point with SP up 0.62, up 24.5. They're doing very well, both of them at the moment. There you go, kids. That is the latest on this front right here. Welcome all of you from around the world to this show and this channel. Thank you to Richard Carlin for being here. There is there a Gold Bagel member alert? I don't see one yet. Christina is here. Mark Cherry, Options Nomads, welcome to the show. Quick Six is here. Quick Six. Duncan is in the house. Cindy B, of course. Mallow Shark is here. Hector Salamanca, welcome. DH Ruda, Odin's Pumpkin is here. H. Gregory giving us thumbs ups and telling us what number they are. Thank you, everybody. John Anderson saying hi there. Sell My House in Fast Upper Marlboro is here. Olivia is in. Jason Laws, DQ. Welcome all. Nazareth is here. Number 49 thumbs ups. Larry is here. How you doing, buddy? Good morning from Washington, D.C. I am home. Welcome back, my friend. Nice to see you there. We kept the lights on for you, says Nazareth. Not Your Daddy SoFi is in the house. John Bickman is here. Good morning, everybody. Glad you made it home, Larry. And then Who Cares is asking me, Uncle Bruce, have to run to work, but hoping you can comment any general guidance on how to handle a stock being acquired, VMware being bought by Broadcom 6 to 12 months out. Yeah, this is the Wild West. If you're trying to gamble on a stock that is the subject of a takeover, there are all kinds of possible pitfalls that can come in the way of a deal getting done. I seem to find that over the years, the larger the deals get proposed, the more difficult it is to get the deals cleared through the Justice Department because of competition clauses. Many a deal has gone down in flames that started off with such promise that there was going to be a fantastic profit made by those shareholders whose company was going to be the takeover target, only to find that by the time the Justice Department got through nitpicking the deal, that it was impractical for the deal to get done. There would be so many limitations on the buyer to acquire that company that it just took away all the juice and all the upside from it. So I would be careful about this kind of thing. I really am a skeptic on some of these very, very large, mega, multi-billion-dollar acquisitions. Too much government regulation can come in there and just screw it up and absolutely get in the way of a deal. So, watch for that, right? That's about all I can tell you. Alberto, let's make some moolah. Coyote is here. Good morning. LL is here. Good morning. Computer Whiz, good morning. Nice to see you all here. Kareem is here. Good morning. GDP numbers are out, Bruce. GDP. We're also noticing unemployment claims fall to 210,000 and single. The labor market is still strong. That is positive for the market. Absolutely. And you can see the Dow up 214 points. Looking good. The exterminator. Hi, Bruce. I have 400 AMC shares and 1,000 Bed Bath and Beyond. Would you recommend writing covered calls during this bear market rally? Well, if you're going to write calls on AMC, you want to be ahead of the market several dollars, and you might be out several weeks to get any kind of premium. Obviously, AMC has really dropped off. I mean, these shares have really taken it on the chin. I mean, frankly, AMC shares were $30 to $34, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, and AMC now is sitting here at $11.88 a share. So, a $1 or $2 recovery sounds great, but it would only take it back to $13.88. You don't want to be caught writing $12 options and having the stock go to $14. So you're going to want to be writing $14, $15 calls, but probably several weeks out, maybe a month or two out, to bring in some premium if that's possible. You may need to do rollovers if the stock rallies, but on the other hand, is it going to rally? I don't know. Now, BBBY, oh man. What do you do about BlackBerry? I tell you, I've only mentioned BlackBerry on the show because it's a meme stock. I quote it from time to time, sitting at 818 last night. I mean, geez, this thing's from the 20s down to here. Yuck, right? I mean, you're going to write $10 calls. I don't know what kind of premium you can get on them. I really don't know. Hard to say. Are you better off selling these and putting all the dough into AMC and then writing more AMC calls? Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe the strategy is to get as many AMC as you can and then write, 10, 15, 20 calls at a time. Even if you can bring in 50 cents, you're bringing in $1,000 on 20 contracts. It's up to you, though. Both stocks are not my favorites. You have to know that. So you're kind of on your own on this one. I don't know. Jennifer, thank you for the sunshine. 93rd thumbs up today. Thank you so much. What else is happening here? Is hissy fit a technical term? I don't know where to look up that one. Hissy fit. Where is that? Right. Looks like 119.48 is the pre-market high on GameStop today. So there you go. Let's see. John Bickman. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Best Cartman voice. Aaron Duchesne. Hey, Uncle Bruce. I know you probably don't know the stock, but just wondering if you can maybe look into it, see if it'd be a good buy or not. I have some already at 97 cents. This ATOS. I have no idea who this is. No idea who they are. No idea what they do. They're a small group of scientists with phase 2 clinical trials and developing cure for breast cancer and inhalers. I got nothing. I have no time at the moment to look into this. And it's a penny, it's a penny type stock. I really can't help you there. It's, there's no option abilities there. I got nothing now. I'm talking about how you can't write options on this stock. You can't write options on Spire either, can you? Or ATIP. So I am following some penny stocks reluctantly. I don't want to be following penny stocks, but I'm reluctantly following Spire and ATIP. But these two companies are cash rich, debt non-existent, and are growing their business. And I think long term, they're winners. But boy, Should these stocks be here? No, they should not, but they are. What can I say? Abama Babe, ME earnings scheduled today at 5:09 Eastern. We'll wait for that. See how that goes. And let's see, Vilbus, I got six. I got June 10th, $100 calls on GameStop. I'm waiting for some bad news to bring my GameStop back down. There you go. Well, you might only need some just some regular trading to bring them back down. I mean, they hit 119, or now 117, and we're 20 minutes away from opening. We'll see how the market wants to start the day. My prediction is that ME is unpredictable. There you go. Mirko, ME earnings seems they have also heard of stink bids. 5:09 Eastern time. Let's see. What else? Welcome, everybody. Kent says hello. Munamo's here. WD BC Now is here. Good morning, everybody. Mirko is thumbs up number 22. Thank you. Trucker Tech is here. Thumbs up number 124. Nick Morier, thumbs up number 125. Thank you, guys. The Savior is here. Buenos dias. Let's see here. Who else is here? Good luck to you all today from Splair TV. Welcome, Splair TV, to the show. We got together this morning. We had a coffee, Splair TV and I. We met here in Amsterdam. It was great. Oscar, number 132, thumbs ups. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. Let's see, Alberto. I'm sitting on 130s on GameStop. June the 10th. Let's cross them arms here. Kiwi is thumbs up number 133. Thank you for those thumbs ups. Vilbus, I kind of hope GameStop runs up some more today and someone exercises my $100 recover call so I can be ready to buy back if it dips back to 108. I'm ready to go. Whatever the market wants to give me, I'm there. Rock and roll. Let's see what else is going on. Christina, does anyone know the borrow rate for GameStop this morning? Uncle Bruce can help us understand the borrowing rate. What does it mean? Well, the borrow rate is kind of the interest you have to pay to your broker that lends you stock for you to short it. In the case of GameStop, the thinking is that the GameStop borrow rate has been climbing lately as it's becoming more difficult to borrow the stock easily. And the thinking is, the speculation is, that the borrow rate is higher. That means shorters are paying a much higher price to borrow the stock, and that means they're going to want to get the stock back and cut that meter off and stop the meter from running, especially on a very high interest rate borrow rate. But again, each shorter has their own method and methodology here as to how they want to play this market. There it is. Let's see. No picture. It didn't happen. Uncle Bruce. There you go. Okay. Nazareth, Christina, last reported won't report again until the open is 49%. Last we've heard. We are now 17 minutes away from opening the day for trading. We have a 203-point gain on the Dow indicated, 22-point gain on S&P, 25 on NASDAQ. Oil at 111.04, up 71 cents. That's what we got. GameStop showing 117.29 at the moment, waiting for the opening to take place, and we'll see what's going on. 1 minute at a time, and we'll get ready to go. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Christina says, thank you, Nazareth, for that info. There you are. Fun times. I hope some of you got some good premiums on your GameStop. We'll see if you can get some good premiums this morning. If any come your way, keep an eye open for that too. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's going on. And Apple stock. Here's the headline: Apple stock dips after report says company won't increase iPhone production this year, but analyst sees a silver lining. Interesting headlines. And let me take a look at some of our favorites right now. I have Rocket Lab at 4.59, up about a penny. SoFi at 7.09, up 8 cents right now. Showing GameStop up $1.44 to 116.61. I've got AMC up 12 cents, 12.01 last trade. Matterport down 2 cents to 5.24. 23andMe is up 6 cents to 2.95. Spire down 7 cents to 146. Nothing on ATIP yet or Smart Rent. We don't have any trading this morning. Sixterra is up down a dime at 12.77. We got Apple right now down 224 to 138.29. We got Goldman up 392 now to 318.82. Cisco up a quarter to 44.25. Tesla is up $11, 670. Arc Innovations up a dime only, 41.13. Microsoft up 87 cents to 263.39. Bed Bath Beyond up 20 cents to 8.38. Pfizer's up 13 to 53.84. Hewlett Packard up 33 to 35.90. Carvana up 14 cents. Twitter up $1.71 to 38.86. That is the latest here on the pre-markets with about 15 minutes to go before we open for trading. Lots of debate going on right now as to what is happening in the world economic markets. A lot of industry titans are in Davos, Switzerland to compare notes. A lot of governments trying to figure out what they should be doing with interest rates. What should their central bankers be doing with their currencies? All kinds of stuff going on. Apparently, I've been noticing lately that the currency of the euro had reached 103, 104 about a week and a half ago, and that the pound, the British sterling, had gone down to 122 from the 130 range. And the thinking was that these currencies were going to back off to allow the American dollar to keep rising, which would make exports of European goods more attractive to the outside world. Lately, though, in the last couple of days, the thinking is that it's possible that central bankers might actually encourage these currencies to go higher against the US dollar to make it cheaper to import goods into Europe to quell inflation concerns. That's making it kind of an interesting back and forth. The Americans have been using the stronger dollar routine to lower inflation into America. The cost is that American goods are more expensive to outside currencies. Well, the Chinese are buying into that notion. The Chinese have been allowing their yuan to depreciate against the US dollar because the Chinese want their goods to come into America at a cheaper cost. And if the Chinese can convince the Americans to lift some of those trade tariffs, that would bring Chinese goods even cheaper in the US, which would help American inflation rates. That's why the Biden administration is actively thinking maybe we'll lower some of the tariffs on some of the Chinese goods out there to take the pressure off of inflation domestically, because the midterm elections are coming up. We don't want to have out of control inflation. So a lot of politics here going on top of the economics. We just have to watch it, keep an eye on it, and understand how it can affect us. All righty, there it is. What can I say? Larry, I'm ready. It's nice to be back in the SMTZ, stock market time zone, he says. 12 minutes until we start trading. Larry's ready to ring the bell. Christina, yesterday GameStop had no pullback, unusual. Alberto, Larry, the delay was it airlines? Bill, don't you just hate loud Italian sports cars outside your posh hotel in Amsterdam? It's motorbikes. It's motorbikes outside. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day and the motorbikes are out. Larry, I got home 24 hours later than planned due to a missed connecting flight. John Bickman, successful launch and retrieval of Falcon 9 rocket with 5 Spire satellites on board. Interesting on that one. Let's see what's going on here. Anything happening on the stock because of it? Rocket Lab down a penny to 457 at the moment. And let me see if I can get anything over here. Let me go over to there. KLB. Yeah. What is this? There we go. Rocket Lab 458 unchanged. Was as low as 456, but not much happening. Only 8,900 shares traded on Rocket Lab, so not a lot to cover there. Sell my house upper Marlboro. ME earnings today after the close. That's right, Alberto. Geez, that sucks. Welcome back. Larry, it was our own fault. We had a 12-hour layover and decided to see the mountains in Colorado Springs. We thought it was closer. We thought it was closer to an 18-hour layover. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's the way it is. Rocket Lab now up a penny to 459, but only 8,900 volume in the pre-market. So not much to watch on there. See what's going on. GameStop in the pre-market now 116.03 is where we're at. 116.37, up about $1.20. All right. BW, Uncle Bruce, red box RDBX or whatever it is, RDB has a SI of 160%, free float, 45 million shares. Cost to borrow is over 500%, and failure delivers is over 30 days. Isn't that GameStop stats from last year? If so, T minus to lift off. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't follow. I don't follow this one closely, and so I can't give you my opinion on it. I have no opinion on it, and I can't give you any kind of a educated guess. I don't know all the nuances of this stock, so yeah, I would be purely, guessing, pure guesses, and I don't want to go there. I just haven't got time. Can do it. Okay, up 177 on the Dow with 9 minutes to go. 18 points on S&P, 14 on Nasdaq. Oil up 113 a barrel to $111 right now. That is where we're at. There could be some stocks out there oversold or overshorted. Yeah, could always be the case. But your guess is as good as mine. If the the Reddit community, the Wall Street Bets crowd, if these folks are really on these stocks, it is a rare event when all the stars sort of line up and you get a real shot, like we had on we had a shot on AMC from $12 to $72. That's a six-fold jump. We had the shot for a GameStop, obviously, from the 5 to the 10 to the 20 range, from the 20 to the 50, the 100 to the 300-400 range. We had that shot. But we also had, with those two run-ups, tens of billions of dollars of buying interest came in on those stocks for weeks on end. And that's what ultimately caused a movement on those stocks of any proportion. You cannot have a 1 or 2 day wonder run to move your market. That's just not going to happen. We need much more than 1 or 2 days of interest to really run a market. I mean, look at GameStop. We've traded 102,000 shares this morning. This is a nothing burger. We did 10 million shares yesterday, which is the best level of trading for GameStop in a while. We know GameStop trades 3-4 million a day. Traded 10 million yesterday. But unless we get 15-20 million today, I don't see us going up another $10 or $15 a share. It's unsustainable. It just stands to reason that the GameStop shares, without a super shot of adrenaline for buying, they're going to back off. They were 119 this morning, but in the pre-market, you do not have any reality there. That is the Wild West. And a stock can go up, like GameStop can go up $5 on 800 shares of volume. So all bets are off that that's going to continue on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Are you living by a racetrack, Bruce? Duncan, that's Jen test driving sports cars. Yeah, we've got the window open here to allow some fresh air in, but unfortunately what we're dealing with is a bunch of cars and motorbikes that are driving up and down. Let me actually close it up. We've got 6 minutes to go before we open for the day. And let me have to get this a lot quieter. There we go. I won't have to compete with quite so much screaming and yelling going on. Just give me 1 second. I gotta walk over this direction for a minute. I'll be right with you guys. There we go. One more thing. Just one more thing. Okay. I am back. Welcome back. We're getting ready for the opening. 5 minutes away. Our friend Larry Titus is standing by to give us the green light. It's good to have him back home. Welcome back to the madness. I've got a 116.05 pre-market on Gamestop. I was just looking at 116.94 a few seconds ago. You're letting some fresh sound in, that's for sure. Wavy Gravy, good afternoon or good morning. Wavy Gravy says, I'm number 148 on the thumbs up meter, by the way. Well, Vilbus, you aren't alone. And I have one up you. I wrote 95s for June the 3rd. Definitely hoping to get executed on those. Smoke Dog. It's not distracting, Lafalade, just not used to anything besides bagel eating noises. Duncan, here comes the porn music. Rob, those 6 foot tall ceilings really are like cathedral ceilings for a 4'3" tall Uncle Bruce. I tell you, Splair and I got together today. We met at the Starbucks here in Amsterdam at the train station. And thank God at Starbucks they had boosters available. I was able to get on the booster seat, and then we could look each other eye to eye. It was great today. Splair will attest to that. He knows how short I really am in real life, and it was a great session today. Smoke Duck. Strip club music, keeping yesterday's theme. Touch grass, brown chicken, brown cow. Bill, Bitcoin is down 1,300 right before the open, and NASDAQ is touching the red. We're down 7 on NASDAQ, 160 gain on the Dow, 14-point gain on the S&P. John Bickman, 3 minutes to go, by the way. Splair TV I need a photo. We need a photo confirming that you met this guy. You got to show us. A tree falls in the woods, but no one's around, that kind of thing, Now, keep in mind, he is not at home. He is here in Amsterdam with his phone. I'm not sure how easy it is to change an avatar on the phone. But hang on. You say you want a photo? Hang on. I got something for you. Yeah, here we go. Earlier today, I was I was waiting for him to meet me, and I thought I would show this. I would take this what's the word I'm looking for? Where everybody walks real fast. You know what I'm talking about. Watch this. You know what this is. Here we go. Can I get this to work? No, of course I can't get it to work. Can't get it to work when I need it to work. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Here we go. Where are we? There we go. You know what that effect is. Super fast motion. You know what that's called? Time lapse. Gosh, I'm getting old, kids. I'm forgetting these basic terms. Time lapse. I did a time lapse here while I was waiting to meet him in the station. But here we are. Here's proof right here. We're right there. There we are. That's the two of us. Having a coffee. We had our coffee today at Starbucks, Splair and I. Splair TV. So he'll confirm it from his end. It was fun. It was great having a chat and going over the markets together. Alrighty. Let's see what else is going on here. We're down to 1 minute to go. Larry, Uncle Bruce, have you tried a Hagel's lag yet? Dutch chocolate sprinkles on buttered toast. I don't think so. Vilbus, Wavy Gravy, we're in not so great a club at the moment. Carol, good afternoon, Uncle Bruce. Pick nose. Hopefully it'll be easier to increase strike this time. Last quarter, I could only increase by $5 over 1 month. Wavy Gravy, I keep coming back to this club, and I don't know why. Duncan, okay, Bitcoins let me down. Let me sell me. Rob, Wavy, oof, I was sweating with my 110s. June 10 I got for 1060. Pick nose, rolled a GameStop cover call July 105 down to June 17th 100, then June 10th 95 when it plummeted to 80. Karim, do you charge 400 for meetups too? No. Larry, time-lapse video. Confirmed, laughing out loud. Larry's rung the bells. We're in. Yep, it's my own fault, says Wavy. I wrote them and left them for physical therapy. I wasn't present to roll them. Nick, jobs report is good, right? Because jobs are good, or is it bad because Fed has more fuel for interest rates, or is it good because everything is going according to the Fed's plan? This market's crazy. It's good. It's bad. It's bad. It's good. What do we do? Oh, no. We're open for trading. That's what we're going to do. We're going to follow the market here and see what it wants to bring us and let it make you money. How about that? Let's just let the market open up and tell us what direction it wants to go, and it'll make you money. Simple, really. GameStop 115.23. It's up 6 cents. There it is. That's your change from last night, right at the moment. The Dow's up 215. It looks like now up 190. We got S&P up 13. We got Nasdaq down 13 points. Crude oil up $1.92, up 188 right now to 112. We got Matterport down 8 cents to 518. We got Smart Rent 565 up 23 cents. SoFi down 2 cents to 6.99. Spire 151 down 2 cents. GameStop 114.98 down 19 cents. And now GameStop 116.16 up 99 cents. You tell me second to second what's going on with this thing. It is jumping in dollars. Once they get their split done, if it's 5-for-1 or 7-to-1, there'll be 5 times as many or 7 times as many shares out there. And the trading will be a lot tighter, but it will be down in this 20 to 22 neighborhood if it's a 5-for-1 split, or maybe $18, $19 a share if it's a 7-to-1. We'll let you know. When we know, we know. GameStop 118.38 up 321. Have you got stink offers written, anybody? Have you got your stink offers? Remember, put those stink offers out there for a high open, a pop, a $5 pop out of nowhere, and get taken out at a nice fat premium way out of the money. Why not? Make sure to get stink bids in there just in case there's a $10, $12 dip at any time. You just don't know with the volatility what can happen. We're up 251 on the Dow. We're up 11 or so. Let me just double check this. We're up 251 on the Dow. We're up 22 on S&P. We're up 4.7 on NASDAQ. We're getting a lot of dough coming in here, watching for this oversold market to figure itself out. All right. There you go. Let's see. Mallow, I'm still not sure. Maybe it's true, but maybe Uncle Bruce is a Photoshop whiz. Vilbus, what's worse? I actually wrote wrote 1 June 10th 100, then almost immediately bought it back for $25 less, thinking it might take a pop-up. Then it flattened for a few minutes, so I rewrote it. Then it took off. Nick Vilbus, I know that feeling. A Coyote, 400,000 GameStop volume in 2 minutes. Coyote, I think it's time to write a second one here. We're at now 122.22 on GameStop. Did you put in stink offers? You might be taken out. Nick Vilbus, I know that feeling. Let's go. Nazareth, I'm waiting for the split, the right calls. It should be announced next week. Just waiting for the GameStop right now. 121, 122, 123.07 right now on GameStop, up 790 on the morning, right at this morning. 123.07 on 676,000 volume. That's what we got on GameStop. The high of the day is 124.22 has been the high trade already. 124.06 right now. Are you folks writing options? 120s, 125s, even 130s. There's an opportunity here. Again, I don't know how high it'll go. I don't know how far it'll go. This is GameStop, and it's got volatility written all over it. The Dow is up 266. Matterport down a penny to 525. Smart Rent up 23 to 565. SoFi up 3 to 704. Spire down 3 to 150. GameStop 125.44. New high of the day, 125.49 now. We're jumping around like crazy. AMC 1240 up 52 cents. ATIP down 0.3 of a penny. Rocket Lab up a dime. Sextera up 4. ME up 7.5 to 296, going for $3. Pfizer 54.30 up 60. Hewlett Packard up 43 cents to $36. Twitter 38.92 up 176. Home Depot up 8.48 to 302.05. Robinhood 9.20 down 3 cents. We've got Vanek Vectors up 60 cents. We've got IBM at 135.22 up 83 cents. Microsoft down a dime. Apple down 2.20. We had a mixed market here. A mixed market. Goldman up 4.30 to 3.19 a share. Cisco up 22, 44.22, working its way back to 50. Facebook down 20 cents. Amazon down up $44. Amazon up 44. Tesla up 6. Google down $1.79. $1.79 lower. There you have it. We've got the 296-point gain on the Dow, trying to break 300. Looks like we've done it. And we're unchanged on Matterport. We got SoFi at 708 now, up 7 cents. GameStop 125.40, 125.98. The high of the day for GameStop is now showing 126.41. 126.41, the high of the day on GameStop, up a little over $10 at the moment at 125 or so. Now I show 123.55. We're getting all kinds of movement. Get that fear of missing out in there. H. Gregory, I wrote 120 when it's at 102. Did not think it would pop this fast. All green candle, says Michael. Nazareth 125. Jennifer, let's go. Adventures with Duncan down 16.3 in 3 months. Coyote 115s for 2.5 for 1 month. Wow. Coyote, Xavier, GameStop is volatile right now. Zach, I'm thumbs up 159. Thank you all for the thumbs ups and letting me know what number you are. I appreciate it. We're at 122 now on GameStop. 122.02. Looks like we've backed off $4.40 here quickly. Right now, the high showing 126.41, and we're at 122.26 at the moment. 122.13. Volume on GameStop this morning, 1.19 million shares. Matterport is now up 3 cents to 5.30. Smart Rent up 23 to 5.65. SoFi 7.12, up 11 cents. Spire still down 2.5 cents at 150.5. GameStop 122.50. AMC 12.08. ATIP down 0.3 cents to 187.3. Rocket Lab up a dime to 4.68. Sextera up 28 to 13.15. ME up 11 to $3 even. Pfizer up 80. Hewlett Packard up 65 cents. Watching a lot of activity. Zach, how's it going? Number 130. Zed Estate. Uncle Bruce, I have 2 contracts expiring June 10 with a strike of 125. What do I do? Do I roll? Do I wait? You wait. You wait. Wait and watch. Let's see what the stock wants to give us. Coyote 1.19 million in 9 minutes. 7 minutes actually. H. Greggy, don't panic, Zed. We've been here before. Anyone think Tesla is at its low? Duncan wants to know. What do you all think? 124.08. Now 124.23. The high of the day, 126.41 on GameStop. SoFi 7.10 a share, up 9. Smart Rent up 7. Matterport up 3. The Dow up 328 points. And GameStop at 124.28, up $9.11 at the moment. Coyote Zed, definitely do not roll that. Coyote, you got time and you're not even in the money. No, yeah, that's exactly right. Right here, we're at 125.52. Another little pop here, trying to hit a new high. 126 even right now on GameStop. 126, just touched it. The high is still showing 126.41 from what I can tell you. Yep, 126.41 is the high of the day. 125.67 is where we're trading at right now. A lot of volatility on GameStop. A lot of people guessing what's going to happen. We'll see. 126.16. We're now 25 cents away from the high of the day. 126.37. We are 4 pennies away from the high of the day. Looks like we're going higher. Yep, 126.95. We just hit just below 127 a share now, pushing a $12 gain. 127.46, another new high. 127.46, and 127.49 is the official high print of the day, up 12.29 last indicated. Nazareth's the seeing it right there, and there it is, waiting on the covered calls. We got to let the stock do its run, and then it'll tell us what to do next. We need to do rollovers, we'll do rollovers, but right now we're not in any hurry. 126.07 last trade here. The high trade now 127.49. We're back to 125.87 as we are doing successive buy waves coming in at the moment. Probably shaking out some shorters, which is great. Get rid of these guys. That's fine with me. Volume 1.54 million. We're not on our way to a 50 million share day, though. It's good, but it's not incredible. It's okay. Yeah. But we need more. Look at this. 128.60. New high. Just jumped a couple of bucks. 129 is the new high trade of the day right now. Up 13.21. And it's 128.38 right at this moment. 129 is the high of the day. 129.30 now. Another new high. My poor iPad is trying to keep up with these bumps. 129.40 is the high trade of the day right here. And we're at 128.40 as we speak. All right, lots going on. 331 point gain on the Dow Jones right now. Matterport's up a penny. SmartRent is up 8. SoFi is at 703, up just 2 points. Now it's up to 706. Spire is down 4 cents. GameStop 128.42. Last trade 128.06 now. Last trade. The high trade of the day 129.40. We're up about $1 from the high. AMC is up 45 cents right now at 12.33. ATIP is up 1.5 cents. Rocket Lab up 5. Cyxtera up 32. ME up 12 to 301.5. Pfizer up 94 cents. HPQ up 36 cents. 128.50 on your GameStop with a Dow market now showing a gain of 331 points. Okay, there you go. Coyote guys, if you write a cover call, just chill and relax. Duncan, cross arms here. Nazareth 128.41, 127.30 now. Coyote, what's good? Ask Duncan. Alberto, my games are trying to scare me. I'm holding the line. There you go. Zed 129 new high trade. Vilbus, come on, just exercise me. Laughing out loud. Zach, Duncan, doing well, sir. Back home from Mexico, settling back into the real world. H. Gregory, how come no media coverage of the run-up? Isn't that interesting? Robert, I have a 105 strike covered call. I'm selling for July 1st. Should I roll or keep writing it out? Just sit tight right now. Sit tight. Coyote, Duncan, amen. What's going on? 126.92 right now. The high of the day, 129.40. We touched 129.40. We're at 127.64. At this moment in time. Volume now on GameStop. We got 9.9 million. We got some volume through here finally. We went from 1.5 million to 9 million. So something big went through, and that's causing the stock to hit 129. Now it's starting to show. Good to have some volume. Welcome back to the party, pal. It's been a while. 129.22. The high trade here looks like 129.40. Hang on, get my iPad to work. Yeah, 129.44. We're 127.60, and we'll see how this works its way out. There's a lot of volatility here, and we just saw 8 million shares go through some kind of block trade of some kind. I don't know what that means. When I know, you'll know. If we ever know. 127 now on GameStop. 126.50. Now it's backing up a little bit here. 129.40 was the high. Okay. 129.44. 126.03 last trade on GameStop. 126.03. Wow. 129.07 says Duncan. 1.9, not 9.9, dropping. Let me double check. We're showing, oh, here we go. We're showing 1.9 again. Glitches even in my system. So sorry, folks. 1.947, not 9.9. Would have been nice to see 9. That would have been great. Okay. 127.67, 127.37. We're up 12.20 on the day. High of the day, 129.44. $2 off. Scully, I'm showing 2 million. Looks like it's 2 million. Yeah, it looks like 1.9 million to 2 million, folks. Thanks for helping out. I appreciate it. So many of you have all these different platforms. It's good to get consensus here. Whenever you see something like that, let me know because we'll correct that immediately. We don't want to misguide you on that. 352 is the gain on the Dow. 364 now on the Dow. We're up 38 on S&P, and NASDAQ is up 91. The Dow is up 1%. S&P is up 0.94. NASDAQ's up 0.74. So still the Dow leading it higher at the moment. All right. 125.59 on GameStop. We're backing up from the 129 level right now. Crossing my arms, says Duncan. Coyote, oh my, I have the need to roll, but I will wait. 125.99 at the moment, 126.98. We are jumping around like crazy. Now I'm showing 129.22. I don't know who's right. I got a $3 spread between two machines here on the stock. Volatile? Yeah, I would say we're all over the place. I don't know what to make of it. I'm trying to keep up with my big ass iPad here. 126.12 on my iPad, 129.22 on my iPhone. So $3 spreads. You want to tell me what's going on? It's crazy out there. Okay. Okay, I'm now showing 127-ish, 127.67, 126.95. So we've got the Dow up 365 right now. Duncan, only 16 minutes. Olivia, volatility is back on the menu. Coyote, Zed, patience is how you succeed in this. You are in the driver's seat. ESP with that strike end time, especially with that. H. Gregory, surprised they haven't tried their halting trick yet. Yeah. Coyote, 2.1 million volume on GameStop from Fidelity. Vilbus, I put in a stink bid to buy mine back and just hoping some poor dope out there screws up when entering their trade. One never knows. I show 131. Do you show 131? 131.21 new high. That's what I'm showing. There is no rhyme or reason to the volatility. Duncan's got it. 131. Woohoo! Just jumped. Yeah, you got it. 131.50. That is the high of 131.69 I just saw a few moments ago. 131.50 here. Volume now 2.33 million. That's consistent. High today 131.69. Now trading at 131.50, up $16 a share. Will anyone cover it at CNBC or Fox News or Fox Business or anyone? I don't know. 130.31 on GameStop. High today, 131.69. Okay. Could this be a squeeze? Could be a miniature squeeze. Yeah, it could be. Up 15.99. Yeah. And, these can last an hour. These can last a half an hour. They can last 3 hours. Sometimes they're good for 500,000 shares. Sometimes they're just a 200,000 share buy-in under duress, and then it's all over. We don't know. 132 now. Last trade. 132.01. Christina, I may just not watch. Wavy gravy. Some might as well. Some same Vilbus. Gary, anyone want to buy some GameStop shares? They were 89.30 hours ago. Ignore the 40% margin. The markup 131.94 now 131.65. The high of the day 132.83 I think is the high of the day, and I'm showing 130.50 to 131.79. That's a big difference. Olivia's laughing here. H. Gregory, GameStop has done this to me 3 times. Well, I'm glad there's more action in it. This is good to see. Volume now, 2.5 million shares. We're up 382 on the Dow. Matterport's up a nickel. Smart Rent's up 12. SoFi's up 9. Spire down 1.5. GameStop 130.54 up $15. And then I see it up to 132.46 up $17. Christina, so the 140 call I have for January may go in the money and I can write a covered call. There you go. Vilva's H. Greg, it's a blessing and a curse that is GameStop. Duncan, Gregory, take your profits. H. Gregory, exactly. There you go. Christina, that's true. If your calls go in the money, you can write a covered call against it. There you go. David Taylor is here. ID1 selling GameStop now is a fool. 132.80 last trade. I think that's a new high here. I think we're pushing new highs. 132.86 is the new high of the day. We're up 17.40 on the day today. There you go. Not bad from $88 2 days ago, huh? Yeah, 40-something dollar pickup, $44 pickup. That's making everyone richer around here. Well, let's just see what's going on. 132.58 up 17.41. Ooh, doggy. AMC is not the leader of this chart. It's up 71 cents to 12.59. It is not leading GameStop. It's the other way around. 132.58 now on GameStop. The high of the day is 133.74. We're at 133.70 right now. Another notch higher. I'm having knee surgery, Coyote says, next month. I'm paying it with my HSA, but I am reimbursing my HSA account with profits from writing. Couldn't have imagined that a year ago. How about that? 133.70 now. 134.26. We're up $19 on GameStop. 134 now on the high of the day. 135 now. I got 135.62. Do you see that? As for today, said Tiff, I have no open cover calls on our SPACs. I bought them all back with a profit. Now I really hope for a longer rally so I can sell again. Christina, do I have to wait for it to touch 140 before I can write? You do. Yeah, it needs to be in the money. Your broker may or may not allow it. 134.95. Last trade 135.50. I'm showing now on GameStop. I'll take a $44 profit. Nazareth 134. Nazareth 135. Yep. The high of the day 135.74. Trading at 133 right now, up 18.50 on GameStop. Bill, oh my God, GameStop. Oh my God, we're running this market. Look at that thing go. Giddy on up. The Dow's up 400 points. Solid opening. Money on the sidelines coming in. It's believing it. The money on the sidelines is going, oh, maybe I should be getting in here. Maybe I should have bought 2-3 days ago, like when Bruce said so. Okay, I'm coming in. It's time to stink this, says Duncan. Stink offers. 134.19, 133.75. The high on GameStop now, 135.89. Am I right there? Waiting to see. Watching my poor big-ass iPad really slow on the refresh here. 135.89, and we're at 135.25. SoFi 7.18, up 17 cents. Spire is green, up 1.5 cents. Thank you very much, Spire. Welcome to the party, pal. Everyone is green, so you should be green too. We're up 24 in Smart Rent, 5.89, going for $6. Matterport 5.38, up 12. The Dow up 4.14. GameStop 134.77. The high trade 135.89. I think we're at 134.72. Just about $1.10 away from the high of the day here on GameStop. The high of 135.89, the volume 2.99 million. We're at 135 right now on on GameStop. 135 on GameStop. Okay. Are we having fun yet or what? I think we're having fun. This is cool. I love stocks when they go up. We're up 3 cents on Spire, up 21 on SoFi, 7.22. Smart Rent 5.89, up 24, up 11 on Matterport. We're up 2 on ATIP. Rocket Lab up 16 cents. Cyxtera up 45. ME up 11.5. Pfizer up 79. HPQ up 39 cents. Vanik up 281, IBM up 111, Microsoft up 241. We've got Apple down 9 cents. Goldman up $5 to $319.93. Cisco up 65 cents. Facebook up 190. Amazon up 63. Tesla up 10. Google up $31. Royal Caribbean at 62.56 up. No. Hold on. Royal Caribbean, where am I? 53.52 up 242. I was wondering. There's no way it was over 60. Target up 221. JP Morgan up 189. Costco up 10.89 to 451. Walmart up $2. Nvidia up $1 after a terrible coverage last night. Disney 104.97 up $1.70. American Airlines up 53 cents to 16.64. Netflix down 84 cents to 186. GameStop 130.99, backing off from this 135.89 high at the moment. Moderna down 285 a share as well. Wow, what a run. We're up 394 on the Dow. Smart Rent up to 594, up 29 cents. SoFi 718 up 17. Spire is up 4 cents. Now it's up 5 cents to 158 on Spire. GameStop 130.45, 129.84 on GameStop. The volume now 3.2 million. We're backing up on GameStop now from 135.89 to 130.39. So about 550. We have backed off here in a hurry. Interesting markets, kids. Interesting stuff. There's money coming into your GameStop, and that's good. The more players, the better. Okay. Good morning, everybody, from Alex. How you doing? Let's go. I'm glad I bought my 150 back for 1880 last week. SoFi about to take off, says LL. Alberto, my GameStop calls are in the red, 1,098. Am I nervous? Nah. Lame duck, I'm thumbs up, 196. It is really a good morning today, says Alex. It really is. Fear is not allowed in this house, says Coyote. Let's see here. We've held so long. Finally, we got a payday here. Let's go. Let's see, 132.10 right now on GameStop. John Bickman, David Taylor, all Ortex data supports huge run-ups for this week. Why did I write that 120, asks Silica. Profit taking has begun, says Scully. Let's see. Small hedgies are clearing shorts. Coyote, it'll run up like it does, and people will not sell, and it'll come back down like it does, and people have made zero again. There you go. Oh my God, Alex, that photo of you and Bruce is so cute. Coyote, David, we've been here for over 365 days and have heard 1,000 times since February 2021. Here we go, says Christina. Alex, Coyote, those $90 buys are sure looking smart right now. I'm allowing myself to feel smug for once. Was that the ice cream truck Christina wanted to know? David, Coyote, that's exactly what we want you to think. David Taylor, you will see. Coyote, that's exactly what has happened every time. Rodrigo sold 120 for 617. I got $20.10 for it. Nice job. That's a nice write. Very well done. And let's see, Alex, Olivia, I'm not cute at all. It must be Bruce. Coyote, I love the smugness. Where was this confidence last week? Dave Taylor, the squeeze will start when everyone least expects it. Coyote, where were those amazing predictions when the stock was at $88? Spooky, says Coyote, spooky. GameStop, 131.83. High of the day, 135.89. The Dow is up 411 points. S&P up 52. NASDAQ up 162. The three markets are virtually identical, except the Dow isn't leading anymore. The Dow is up 1.29%. Best level of the day, pretty well. But it's not the best leveler. It's not the big mover. S&P is up 132, and the NASDAQ is up 145. The NASDAQ has passed the Dow and S&P to lead the markets higher. Interesting. We had a softer opening on the NASDAQ, and now it's the strongest index of the three. Interesting movement. We're up 244 a barrel on oil at 112.77, 133.50 on GameStop now, 230 away from the high of the day for GameStop. 135.89 is the high trade on GameStop. All right. Let's see. Olivia, I need a selfie with Uncle Bruce. Dave Taylor, no words, just hold. Hector, Uncle Bruce with GameStop today. I rolled out, then up in strike, made money on each trade, moved the problem to 2 weeks into the future. There you go. You can do that too. 132.22. We're at 132.64. There you go. Any of you who have written calls, if you've written 105s or 110s, and you want to do a rollover, you don't have to wait till the end of the market. You can do the end of the contract's life. You can do it anytime you like, of course. What you want to do is keep an eye on where the market is and where the option chain is. So if you've written a 110 call and it's now 24 in the money at 134 a share, obviously, you're going to want to write a contract getting you more than $24. And so if you're going to write a call that's maybe 2 weeks longer in time or 3 weeks longer, a month longer, but you can move your strike price up from 110 to 120 or 125, that's what you want to consider doing. If you need to go a little longer in time, you might go that route as well. It's something you could do, but it's not necessary. This movement of a $19 move right now can be reversed dramatically as well. So we know this stock has volatility. It's built into this stock. So keep an eye on that. 135 last trade on the stock now, up 19.83. The stock's about to hit a new high. I think we're at 135.45. The high is 135.89 last I saw. And I'm going to update it now. We're about $1 away from the high. We're just under 135 right now, and the high is 135.89. So if you can write a 125 call or a 130 call 3 months out from now for a fat premium, and that replaces a call that's in the money that you've written, and you can go much less in the money or at the money, then you make your move. You can always consider that as well. Keep an eye on that. Otherwise, you don't have to do much of anything. Just sit tight and see what's going on. 134.99 at the moment. The high today, 135.89. Okay? Okay. Let's go. The drip is tempting me. And I'm bullish every day, says Alex on GameStop. The 101s I sold for $8.95 are now worth $35. Oh my gosh. Adventures in Duncan. Anyone else wants to go into that drip? David, 150, nice and easy today is perfect. Olivia, GameStop drops 50%, believe it or not. Bullish. Christina, nice. Coyote, Alex, I'm bullish long term, but I'm also a realist. We've seen this so many times before, and it has ended the same way every time. 134.99 last trade. We're showing 134.39, 134.02. The high today, 136.70. So we must have hit a new high here somewhere in this last minute or two. Nazareth got it. There it is, misread. B of America and Citi suspended all equity trading with Hong Kong-based Seganti Capital Management due to the bank's concerns about the hedge fund's bets on the sale of large blocks of shares. Financial Times. Interesting article there. Alberto, I thought it was 3.5. Nazareth, 136.70, the new high of the day. 136.70, and we're at 132.86 right now. That's what I'm seeing here. To do the rollovers, if you see it dip today, like, from 136 to 128 or 123, and that's where you do a buyback of the call that you wrote and you write the next one for a higher price. You can play that game and just keep your eye on it, but there's no urgency to do it today. There really isn't. There's a lot of volatility here. 136.87. Coyote, is Russia still on pace to default this week? BW certainly is a $6 billion managed hedge fund. Alex, oh yeah, after a GameStop rip, we invariably see a dip. The Larry Blake rumor, Carnival Freedom on fire. There's a rumor that the Carnival Freedom is on fire. We don't know if that's true. Let's go. Freedom News. Boom. What do we got? Something in Grand Turk, apparently. 8 minutes ago, 22 minutes ago, it was docked in Grand Turk and is apparently, they say, has caught fire. We're at 132.65 on GameStop, by the way. Let's take a look here. Carnival Freedom cruise ship. Any news coming through here? Not happening at the moment. Not there. There we go. So we can get this to pick up. 132.31 on GameStop. 132.31. The high today, 136.70. All right. Let's see if there's anything there. Forget that. Move over here. Go over there. Can't find the article to come up. 132.79. Yep, looks like fire was coming out of the smokestack at the top of the ship, where you kind of want the fire to come out of, but that would obviously be some sort of an engine room or exhaust issue. And no evacuations were ordered. The passengers were believed to be situated under control. No other word on damage, but looks like black smoke and some flames were spotted coming from the top of the smokestack on the Carnival ship, which is usually about 10 stories, 12 stories above the top of the deck at this point in time. That's what's being said out there. Okay. Coyote, just when you buy a call and it dips down 40%, you don't have to sell. Just like you don't have to buy back your cover call if you have time and are incredibly deep in the money. Just wait, arms folded. Cindy B, I see pics on YouTube. I see a picture of it burning. John, insurance claim for Carnival. Can sell them, then sink them. All right, 134.45 on the GameStop shares. 134.45. The high today, 136.70. And we're at 134.35 right now. The volume on the day, 134.56 last trade, 4.1 million shares. Okay, 4.1 on GameStop. Now I'm showing it at 133.83, almost $3 off the high so far. Yeah, the boilers could have lost forced air causing black smoke. No air to fuel. Adventures with Duncan buy the dip on Carnival. And that could be it. 134.56, 134.35 on GameStop, up $19.18. AMC is only up 47 cents. Not catching the fire. No spark going to AMC. Spire up 2 cents. SoFi up 13 to 714. SmartRent 583 up 18. Matterport down a penny to 525. The Dow's up 447 points. ATIP up 1.5 cents to 188.5. Rocket Lab is up 14 cents to 472. Sixtera is up 39 to 1326. ME up 11 cents to $3. Pfizer up 81 cents to 54.52, and Hewlett Packard up 37 cents to 35.94. That's where we're at right now. There he goes. We might see 15 million in volume on GameStop today, perhaps. That's possible. We're at right now 134.71, 134.35, somewhere in that neighborhood. Volume 4.2 million. I think it's slowing up on the volume side right now, getting a little quieter. 134.35, 134.08, and that's $2.60 lower than the high of the day for the moment on GameStop. Okay, there it is, up 18.91. Now we just jumped to 134.82, but we're still about $2 away from the high of the day. Tons to watch, tons of activity here on GameStop. Oh my gosh. The U.S. pending home sales index slumps 3.9% in April. That's a slowing economy. That's maybe better for lower rates, not as aggressive on interest rates. The Dow is reacting positively, up 429. 134.35 to 134.76 on GameStop. Seem to be about $2 below the high of the day, give or take. Okay. Alrighty, closer. Volume might be more like 8-9 million. Michael, good morning, everybody. Michael down. Dave Taylor, tomorrow they will try hard to drop it. Then depends on us and how weak we are to take profits. We shares when they win. Tomorrow's Friday, of course. It's option expiry day tomorrow. See how it all works out. 136.60. We are pushing the high again. We are looking at a new high. We just jumped, I think, $2. We are in new high territory. 137.49 has now just been registered here. 137.50 looks like the high trade already. We're climbing again through 136 to 137.5. And we are trading now 138 for the high. There was a 138 trade for the high of the day so far. I just went through right from 135, 134 to 138. I'm showing at the moment, though, a 133.74 market, so I'm not sure what to believe. I also see a 135.60 market, and I can tell you that the high print seems to be 138. I don't know if that's real or just a glitch. Scully says new high, 138.02. Since contract strikes are typically in increments of $5 further out in time, is it worthwhile to roll contracts from strikes divisible by 5? Example, 100, 105 instead of 99 to 105. No, it's just a matter of getting your best price. Dave Scully, you need to raise your bar for today, bro. We're at 135.24 now, and 134.50. So we're somewhere in this range. The high seems to be 138. I don't know if that did happen or not, but it did. It was a microsecond of time. Nazareth says that the high over on Yahoo is 137.50. So we're not getting that 138 number, but we're showing now 137.39 on the market, up $22, 137.39. Volume on Gamestop is now 4.56 million, I think. Lots and lots of volatility here. 137.13, 137.39, 60 cents away, 65 cents away from the high. Michael says, Michael Hunt over at Fidelity, it's 138.02. Nazareth 138. Scully, it hit 138 for a split second, then dropped $4. Larry 138.02. Tiff 138 on my machine. I got 138.68 now on my big ass iPad. 138.92 now on my iPad, going for $140 here. 138, 139. There we are, 139 something. So we're pushing we might be pushing 140 here at any moment, the way this is going. Scully thinks 140 now. We got a new high on SoFi, says LL. SoFi now is 724, up 22 cents. And the GameStop 138.40, 139.29. I'm showing 139.99 as a high. It's all over the place. Yeah, Michael and I are on the same page there. Adventures Duncan think it's 140. Zed 140. He figures we could have hit it. There's so much volatility here. It's just everywhere. 139.04 on 4.7 million. It would appear 139.04. Strange. No SSR. Wavy gravy. Hold me. ATP. Don't lie. Christina. Time to write. That's right. It's time to write contracts. Now you can look at writing 145s, 150s maybe. Might bring in some nice premiums. Why not? A 138.91, 139.04. SoFi 726 up a quarter. Smart Rent up 24 to 589. Matterport's green again up to 534. The Dow's up 426. S&P's up 56 points. NASDAQ up 190 right now. Okay. 139.79. We might be pushing another high here, a 139.67. We'll see if we break through 140 here. 139.67 up 24.50. And my big ass ad is behind here again. 141.05. I'm just showing a $2 jump. No slow movement. It just went right there. Jennifer, I'm trying so hard. No stress eating. This is nuts. Alberto, GameStop to the moon. Bill, I got a 139.99 as a high. Michael, there we go. 140, 141.51. I think is what I'm showing here. Yep, we're showing these 141 numbers now. Yeah, baby, look at this. 141.80, 141.82. We're up here. We've seen some trades in this level close to 142 now, up $25. It's climbing. Alex, let's go. Let's go get richer. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Run this puppy. Well, what can I say? I have no stories for you. I have no news. There's no press release. There's no recommendation from a buy recommendation. It's pure speculative trading. I'm sure. Volume 3.5 million, 141.96. SoFi new highs, 728 on SoFi, up 26 cents. SoFi's traded 7.8 million. Very quiet, actually. It's not that high, but it's right near its high of 729. It's right there. GameStop 140. The high of the day, 141.96 on 5 million volume. From what I can see here, that's what I think we got. Let's go right there. 141.96 for the high, 140.87, 141 are my quotes right now. It's the GameStop cycle. Nazareth, this is all shorts covering because of the cost to borrow. Okay, Mike, David, Nazareth, exactly. That's what it is. We have 198 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. If you're happy with GameStop going up, hit that thumbs up button for me. And let's push this thing into the 300s today if we can. That would be terrific. Thank you all so much for being with me here today. Hope you're enjoying the run-up. Hopefully you're all getting richer today in one way or another. Your stock's going up. Your options are moving along. Some of you are doing rollovers. We'll see what's happening here. Lots to watch. 140.16 to 140.79. That's my spread right now from the two devices I'm looking at. The high today, 141.96. GameStop volume now, 5.21 million, it looks like. 455 is the gain on the Dow. Robert, I am number 200. Bruce, thumbs up. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Robert. David, this is the little hedge he's covering. They can't afford the high CTB. Christina, help me with a rollover. Help me, please, with a rollover. We'll see how the stock does during the day here. We'll just kind of wait this out here. 142.82, new high right now. Let's let the stock hit new highs, and then we'll figure out what it wants to do. Christina sold a GameStop sold for $8.95, expiring next Friday. We got time. Joe, damn, I slept in. What's going on? Duncan, a Bitcoin down 5%. Scully, 143. 143, Bruce. We have broken the 143 barrier. Yep, 143.30, and I see it at 141.45 right now. What a run. Up $26 at the moment on GameStop. Go figure. Wow, what a run. 142.44, up 27.27. Here it is, 142.99, coming up to 143 again. 143.30 is seems to be the high of the day at this point. 143.30. Here it is, 143.85, a new high. 143.85. Looks like we're going for 144. 143.90 is the new high of the day right now. 143.90 is the high trade of the day. Okay. Look at this. Olivia, yesterday my GameStop was red. Today it is violently green. Nicole, 143.90. Dave, it only dips huge if retail takes a profit. DQ. Christina, sit tight. 144.14 right now. 144.62. We're hitting new highs into the 144 range now, trying to break into the 150 neighborhood. 144.70, another new high at the moment. We just let the stock go. Just sit back. Just do this. If you're a writer, just do this. Sit back, relax, let it run. 144.70, just relax. Yep, 144.40, 144.99. Alberto, cross them arms, hold the line, DQ, no rush to roll, wait till next week. Larry, 145. Bilbus, my portfolio is barely going up thanks to my GameStop cover call, taking on more and more water. Duncan, have a look at Amazon. Olivia, there's so many other factors for it dropping that don't involve retail. Franz, 145 hit. Yeah, I think you're right. 144.70. Let's see if we can get this through here. 145 is the new high, and I see 143.62 right now as the recent trade. So we're up $28 to $30 today. Nice, nice. Viewers are getting richer. AMC up only 79 cents. Spire 154 up a penny. SoFi 728 up 27. Smart Rent 583 up 18. Matterport 540 up 14. The Dow up 458. ATIP up 6.5 now to 193.5, coming up to $2. Rocket Lab up 20 cents, 478. Sixter up 53 to 1340. 23andMe at the 304.5, up 15.5. All climbing here. Pfizer up 71. HPQ up 65. We're at 145, 146.19 on GameStop. 146.37 on GameStop. Let it go higher. Let it go. Just let it go. 146.68. Just let it go. Let it go, baby. Do nothing. Exactly. If you haven't written any calls, look at writing 150s, 155s, 160s for big, fat premiums. It's what you want to look for. $20 premiums on 150s, 155, 160s. If you can get $15, $17 premiums, that's what you're looking for. Big, fat cash premiums. If you haven't written already, that's what you're looking for. 148. We're looking at 148 now. I think we're there. Tesla has moved $27. Laughing out loud, Savior. 148 now. Here we go, baby. Let's take a look at it. GameStop, 146.02 last trade, 146.50 last trade. High of the day, 148.46. We seem to be going in $3 moves up, 1 or 2 down, 2 or 3 up, down 1 or 2, up 3, 4, down 1 or 2. That's the pattern. GameStop volume 5.98 million. Is this sustainable? No. Is it sustainable for now? Yeah. But for long? No. But here it is. This is what it's doing. 145.50, 146.02, 50 cent spread between bid and asks. 148.46 for the high today. Wow. What a run. What a crazy run. We're up 456 on the Dow. Let me take a look at some other stocks. We got Vanek up $5, IBM up 180 to 136, Microsoft 265 up 3, Apple up 91 cents, Goldman up 870 to 323, Cisco up 123, Facebook up 360, Amazon up 76.96, Tesla up $30, Google up $40. Royal Caribbean up $3. We got JP Morgan up $291, Target up $333, Costco up $13, Walmart up $130, Nvidia up $3, Disney up $2. American Airlines up 74 cents. Netflix is up $2. Finally turned green. DraftKings at $14.60, and Moderna is up 57 cents. Oh my gosh, everything's going up. 487 gain on the Dow Jones, everybody. SoFi 726 up a quarter. GameStop 146.17. The high of the day looks like 148.46. Yep, 148.46. The high today, we're at 145 to 146 on your GameStop today. It's a wild and wacky day today. Anyway, there you are. Tiff says, and my head goes, let it go. Can't hold back anymore. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. Olivia's laughing. NASDAQ almost up to my cost basis now. My nerves can finally relax. Michael, 6 million volume, less than an hour. It's like the old days. Teal's running. Dave, Olivia, they need your shares. You sell them, they get what they need. Retail owners own the float, period. Zed, like the good old days. Will it go parabolic 300 to the moon? Jennifer, Tesla 690. Vilbus, well, someone is bound to get my shares at $100 sooner or later. Coyote, the recession is over. Zed, Uncle Bruce, I think I should have rolled. Coyote, Vilbus, it's not over yet, my friend. Duncan, anyone need GameStop shares? Laughing out loud. H. Gregory, a SPY was 388 like 2 days ago. It's now 403. Bill was just saying, at this rate, I think I'd get exercised. We're now at 143.88, 143.96, the high of 148. So we're off almost 4.5. We're off about 4.5 from the high here. 143.08. We're backing up a little bit right now on GameStop. 143.08. Still up 27.91 right now. 148.46 was the high of the day. Okay. Portfolio hasn't looked this green in a while, says Coyote. France, ATIP just left the station. Jennifer, sweet ATIP, baby. Sweet. It's at 194.5, up 7.5. Come on, baby. MEU 303.5, up 14.5. GameStop 144.03, still down about 4.40 a share from the high. Spire 154, up a penny. SoFi 726, up a quarter. SmartRent 586, up 21. Matterport 538, up 12. The Dow up 478. That puts the Dow now nicely up over 1,300 points this week. Good week, good run this week. So far, so good. S&P up 63 points. NASDAQ up 225. That's 1.97% right there. We do have a headline. S&P 500 may be finding a short-term bottom, but the intermediate worries remain, and that's true. ATIP joining the party. Christina put in a bid to sell my GameStop cover call. 155 call expire on the 10th for 1755. Let's see if I get taken out. BW, ATIP is up that much on only 64,000 shares traded. What would happen if we actually got volume? Exactly. 143.10 on GameStop, 143.51. ATIP is up 7.5 cents to 194.5. We're up 18 on Rocket Lab. Sixter up 54. ME up 14.5. Spire's up a half a penny. SoFi up 22. SmartRent up 21. Matterport up 11. That was up 470. And we're now at 143 to 144 to 145 on the GameStop again. A little rally coming in yet again, up 29.95, trading at 144.60 to 145 on a really crazy volatile day. You know what? I'm here for ATIP comeback. Long overdue. How about that? 142.99 on GameStop at the moment. 143.32 here. We're off about, say, $5 from the high. Just hit in the last 10 minutes. Very volatile stock right now. This is Kibbles. David Taylor, this is Kibbles and Bits. When we get back to 180, the fun really begins. Cody, I'm thumbs up number 216. Thank you, Cody, Blakely, Dave, Coyote. Me too, Dave, the Mac guy. Did anyone mention Broadcom buying VMware for $61 billion? Hood is dropping, says Duncan. Hood is dropping. We're at 467 gain on the Dow. That's SoFi 724. Spire at 153.5, up a half a penny. GameStop 142.87, 143.32, down about $5 and some 10 cents from the high of the day. Now 144.32. So $1 jumps just almost every 5 seconds. $1 jumps. Shares I bought Monday are up 70%. This is wild, says Coyote. Wild. 143.75. Okay. 143.13. We're down $5 from the high of the day now. 133.86. The Dow up 461. S&P up 61. NASDAQ up 212. Right here. 142.98 now on GameStop. 143.42. What a crazy morning today. Welcome all to the show. Trying to stay on top of this market in plain English for you. Lots going on here. Let me take a look over here. Just take a look at interest rates. The latest over here, hang on if I can get this to kind of calm down. Give me that. The U.S. 10-year, 2.74. not going anywhere. German rates 9.978, so we're under that 1% level in Germany. The euro is 107.17. It's up slightly. The pound 125.7, down slightly. Over on crude oil, we're up 3.47 a barrel in Texas at 113.80 right now. There you have it. We're at 143.01 on GameStop at the moment. Let's see. ATIP was at 125 2 weeks ago. Percentage-wise, this is quite a run. Coyote, Dave, the Mac guy. I remember when George Lucas sold all of Star Wars for $4 billion in 2012. Back then, that blew my mind. So much money. $4 billion. Galivia, cheers, Bruce. Big nose. Looks like I got caught 2 quarters in a row writing before the runs. Coyote, the TIFF, yeah, people who bought at in the 120s, smiling big time. Target, holding it own. Alrighty, we're at 461 gain on the Dow. GameStop 143.70, 144.20. Looks like we're down about $4 something from the high of the day right now on GameStop. There it is. This is the market. We're up 73 cents on AMC to 1261. Just kind of hanging around 142.74. We're approaching 142.27. We're down $6 from the high of the session at the moment, approximately, on GameStop. The volume now at 142.48, 6.8 million. That's how many have traded now on GameStop. Dow's up 450. Pending home sales fall for the 6th straight month due to high prices and mortgage rates. Interesting stuff. 142.75 on GameStop. 142.75, 142.85. The high 148.46. Okay. Ooh, Wooly, this is why a couple of weeks ago, I said I'll take a break on writing on GameStop. Credit Savage, good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Hope everyone is having a good one. GameStop is giving shorts an aneurysm right now, it seems. Lots of smart guys going to lose their jobs. BW, Uncle Bruce Spire gets no love. Is that because it is half Canadian? What's up, you oser? Adventure Duncan Savage, I guess they're not that smart. Well, there you go. What can I say? We had a good day yesterday on Spire. Had a very good day yesterday, coming up from that 130 level to 150 and now 153.8. GameStop 142.80 and ATIP 194.5, up 7.5 today. Rocket Lab 477, up 19.5 as well. ME 302, up 13 cents. So we got some definite improvements there. The Dow holding a 450 gain right now on the Dow. GameStop 142.24, 141.76, 141.50 on GameStop. We're now off $7 from the high on GameStop in about the last 25-30 minutes. So a little pullback here as can happen. Hey there, Jen. Let's see. Yeah, man, you're good. You're all good there. 443 is the gain on the Dow. Matterport is up 4 cents. SmartRent up 17. SoFi is up 19. Spire unchanged. GameStop is up $25 to 140.71. We're now backing off close to $8 from the high here. We're just about to, we have dropped over $8 from the high on GameStop at 140 now, 139.38. I'm now looking at 139.38. That is $9. Now 138.32. This is $10 off the high. 138.32 on GameStop, falling quickly right now. 138.78 on GameStop, down about $10 from the high. Right here, right now. The Dow still holding a 434 gain. Okay? Interesting. Let's see here. Credit Savage in related news. I've deployed Stink asks to sell January 23 $15 SoFi covered calls for 55-cent premiums, only 40 contracts, but it's an easy $2,000. W. Walters, I'm thumbs up 223. That wallpaper behind you reminds me of a room in a hotel from The Shining. 138.81 on GameStop. We are almost off $10 now. Vilbus, come on, GameStop. Let's crash back to $100 right now. John Anderson, hi there, Jen. TIF Coyote, great analogy. Nazareth, 138.50. Christina, crap. Credit Savage, Coyote, what's Upper's home skillet? I don't know. Bama Babe, it's dropping. 138.66. Yep. Christian Smith missed out on a 145 call at 115, now worth about $7. H. Gregory, where's my bears at? Vilba, can we get some profit taking here? And Coyote, we got the honeypot going. 139.39, 138.84, down from 148. So we have backed off a bit here so far on GameStop. We are running into some selling. The volume now on GameStop is 7.29 million, and we are off about $9 some odd, 8 to 9 something bucks on this market from the high. Still showing a 24.40 gain, 139.57 to 139.72. 140 now, back to 140, still 840 away from the high of the day. Another little wave going through here, back to 139.22. Spire down 2.5 cents to 150.5. The Dow's up 466, holding that gain very nicely. 139.74 on GameStop. Down 140. We're now 140.32. We're down about $8 from the high. Here we are. GameStop ain't crashing today. Nothing but net this beautiful day. Credit Savage, my daughter doesn't like my bear avatar. She's a little bull. She'll see the light one day, says Credit Savage. 140.29 on GameStop, up $25. Hit a high of 148. Now at 140 on the GameStop. What a day today, everybody. Vilbus, yes, it is so sad, says David. Coyote, Credit Savage, introduce her to Bear Nation with Winnie the Pooh VHSs. There you go. GameStop, 140.30 right at the moment. 140.30. What a day going on. 139.24. 139.24. Now down $9. 139.21. We're off 9 from the high. Okay. Man, oh man, what a crazy run we've had. 139.19. Coming in with more stock for sale right now. More stock coming in for sale on GameStop. Oh my goodness gracious! Wow. Phew. The Dow up 463. We're still down 2 cents on Spire. 138.50. 138.50. We're almost off. Yep, 138.31. We've dropped $10 again from the high of the day. We've definitely dropped $10 from the high of the day here. Other quotes: ATIP at 193.5, up 6.5. Rocket Lab up 19 to 477. Cyxtera still up 59 to 1346. ME up 12.5 to 301.5. Pfizer up 82. Hewlett Packard up 72. Home Depot up 795 to 301. It hit 303 today, but it's 301.50 now. Vanik up $4. IBM up 195. Microsoft up 250. Apple up 72 cents. Goldman up 948 to 324.38. Cisco 45.26 up 126. Facebook up 264. Amazon is up just about $70. Tesla up 25. Google up 31. Royal Caribbean up 344 to 54.53. We're at 138.48 on GameStop. There you go. There's your markets here. We're up 466 on the Dow. right here. Okay. Is anyone buying GameStops in the 140s and 130s? Vilbus, Dave Taylor, it's going to come back down, just a matter of how far. Michael, I've averaged down so much the green just keeps on coming. As I sit here with arms folded, Scully report just came out saying GameStop's movement this morning is mostly flat, laughing out loud. The Credit Savage, Coyote, if she sees anything below 720p, her eyes hurt, may have to look for a digital HD copy. Dave, I just pray retail holders, we all have done, will be for nothing. Let's see here. What else is going on? Yeah, a lot of people talk to each other. 136.85. We're approaching $11.50 off the high on GameStop. 137.08 right now. And the volume on GameStop is now pushing 7.6 million shares at 137.27. Down about $11 on the session from the high of the day. Still up 22, but we were up 33 at the high. So GameStop has been backing off. Okay. The Dow up 480 right now. SoFi 724 up 22 cents. 136.88 to 136.91 on GameStop. 136.45. We're now down $12 from the high of the day. That is the latest right there. Oh my goodness. Welcome one, welcome all. 136.03. We're pushing 136 around. We might break through that here on GameStop. 136.33, 136.03, kind of that neighborhood. AMC is only up 49 cents. There you go. Olivia says, I'm invested in GameStop because I'm excited about its future and its upside, not because retail is holding. There you go. 137.13, 137.26. Little pop back on GameStop, a little better at the moment. Spire down 3 cents. SoFi up 22. SmartRent up 18. Matterport up 5. There you go. 136.67. 136.66 on GameStop. Okay. Yeah, looking very green all over the Dow here. Amazon up 70, Tesla up $26 to $684, Google up $34 to $21.50 a share. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, what a day. It's hard to keep up with. Hard to keep up with this day. 136.73 on GameStop. Down almost $12 from the high of the day. Man. 136 even on GameStop, right on the nose. 136 right across the board. JJ, 228 thumbs ups. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate these thumbs ups, you guys. Keep them coming in. That is beautiful of you all. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Oh my. What a day we're having here. 136.88, 136.95 on GameStop. Oh gosh. Don't mind me. I'm hanging on by a thread. Coyote, I have to get fingerprinted for this new project. And the only facility that will do it is 1.5 hours away. Gas is outrageous. What do they think I'm made of? Bezos? Who do they think I am? Tell them to send you $20 and then you'll go and get it. They got to pay you to go get there. Why not? I don't know. 136.75 to 136.97 on GameStop right now. Gayotti, I'm just considering just using a Sharpie and covering my thumb with it and just smashing into a piece of paper and mailing it to him. How about that? There you go. JJ Gayotti, local police will finger it for free. That depends on where you live, though. 137.17 on GameStop. About 11:30 away from the high of the day. Laughing out loud, JJ. Dave, let's go Oilers. Wooly, you just go rob a bank. Gaudi, JJ, yeah, but the bank uses this particular service, so I had to schedule through them. It's because of a big financial institution. There you go. Olivia comes with a free criminal charge too. John, Gaudi, that bites. Can you write it off as a business expense or submit it for reimbursement? I would think so. I'd tell them, hey, pay me. You want this? Cough it up. That's what I'm thinking. 460 is the gain on the Dow. 137 to 136 to 137. Now 136.07 on GameStop. We're backing off again. Oh my gosh. On mornings like this, says Bama Babe, I just try to buy extra shares of GameStop and then sell them at $5, $10 higher during the volatility. I do not like to write cover calls when it is this volatile on GameStop. I'm out of GameStop. Got in at 126. I'm gone at 138. Says Michael. And a nice port. Oh, you get a nice portrait too at the jail. Dave, Olivia, me too. But I want life-changing money. Not gonna lie, that's what I'm looking for. Life-changing money. 450 gain on the Dow. 136.62 to 136.75 on GameStop right now. Okay. Oh, Boeing, Goldman Sachs share gains contribute to the Dow 450-point rally today. There you go. Oh boy. 136.44 to 136.79 on GameStop. Life-changing money sounds pretty good. Good morning, Jen from Duncan. Yep, I'm sacrificing covered call income for now for life-changing money, says Wooly. Bama Babe, how much money is life-changing money? Coyote John, I'm going to see about it, but have also been considering quitting and writing, possibly doing freelance work part-time, 15 to 20 hours. There you go. 136.77, 136.81 on GameStop. AMC is only up 36 cents right now. The Dow up 449 at the moment. Oil up 353, 137.12 on GameStop. There you are. Oh my gosh, watching this market, sitting in this chair. Oh, hard work. Just to remind all of you, I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. It's travel day for Jen and I. We're out of Amsterdam tomorrow, so I won't be on the air. Then on Monday is Memorial Day for all of you in the USA. The markets are closed on Monday, so I won't be on the air Monday for any stock market news. It'll be Tuesday that you'll see us again on the air. We'll be back at it. And we'll see how the markets are going to do. We'll be there. 137.68 on GameStop right now. And 137.98 now on GameStop. Alrighty, let's see. Apple to keep iPhone production flat. Freelance would be nice. Allow for more time to trade stocks, says John. Coyote, exactly. Bama, what would you do different in your life if you quickly had 10 million in your portfolio? Coyote, if I can get to my next 100 GameStop for another cover call right, I will be extremely confident in my decision. Dave, Olivia, so then hold. Zach, this is the way. Michael, Coyote, that sounds pretty awesome. Do it. Coyote, Bama Babe, I would simply buy a house and move from Louisiana, save and invest the rest, trade from home and grow vegetables and such. Tiff. And millionaires want to be billionaires. I just want enough to make a decent living without working too much. More time with my loved ones and my hobbies is my big goal. You'll get there, my friend, says John Woolley. My wife would go part-time or quit working altogether. BW, another 100 shares of SoFi at 7 this morning. Not Noto buy volume, but hey, I'll get there soon enough when I'm writing 20-plus contracts at a time on it. Spire, ATIP, and Matterport. That is called retired early. Right on, BW. John. There's Christina sold at 150 for a few weeks out for $14. Nice job, David. Or you could stop offering aggressive unsolicited advice. Nick, 240 thumbs ups. Coyote, hell yeah, man. All this is going to pay off. Nick, Uncle Bruce, what is happening with Twitter? Dave, Olivia, oh my, Coyote, ape behavior. Joe, we should have known this run was coming since Uncle Bruce will be traveling tomorrow. We knew this would happen. 138.83, 138.85 on GameStop. What can I say? Twitter, what's happening with Twitter? 39.15 up 199. The rumor is that Musk is putting together the financing to take this deal down. He's doing some banking arrangements and taking the pressure off of Tesla stock and putting a deal together. That's what I'm told. I don't know. Gary Joe, the hedgies are shorting around Uncle Bruce's travel schedule. John, it's okay. Aspire, stay here a little longer. Fresh capital coming tomorrow. That's all right. I'll pick you up. There you go. Home Depot, $300 a share, up 680. The high today, 303.45. Twitter, 39.21. The Twitter high of the day, 39.32. We're at 39.21 right now. Trading along. We got GameStop at 138.41, 139.32. A little better now. Some $8, $9 from the high of the day. A little better. SoFi 728 up 26 cents. We got the Dow at 469. Okay, there it is. Lame duck. Bad news. I wrote a 110 yesterday. Good news. My Blues won last night. What a comeback. Overtime, too. In Colorado. What a game. No kidding. Tiff, Aspire is such a party pooper today. Austin, my ME reporting earnings after market close. Hug me. I'm scared, Tiff. Austin, here's a hug for you. 139.20 on GameStop right now. 139.20 to 139.30 on GameStop shares. Okay. SoFi, 26 cent gain here to 727. The Dow up 477. They're cutting the head off the snake, Coyote. We've unlocked their pattern. They know he's our messiah and leader. Dave, that Mac guy, lame duck, that was an amazing game. The St. Louis game, they were down, I think 3-0, and they won it. They won it 5-4 in overtime. I think that's how that game went. Yeah, they were down 3-0, and they were down 4-3, and with less than a minute to go, they tied it up with less than a minute to force overtime, and they won it in overtime. What a win for St. Louis! Huge morale booster there. Crushing defeat for Colorado. Bama Baby. Yep, Spire is the only stock I have down today. Poor Spire. Zed, ATIP is up 20% since the new CEO was hired. There you go. ATIP, they got a new CEO. Stock's up. How about them apples? $195 a share, up 8 cents on ATIP. The Dow is up 471. And we've got GameStop at 138.46 right now. Bama Babe, I think for all of us, all the number is different. Coyote, do not bully my BOI Spire. He is weak and healing, gathering his strength. Kareem, what happened to the person doing the UBI? I'm sure it's higher by now. I mean, the UBI index has got to be higher. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to the individual doing the UBI index. Maybe it was too low. It was just too boring to stick around. I don't know. I can't answer that. We're at 137.82 on GameStop. We're backing up a little bit again. Okay. Zeta State, Goda, you should have let me roll. Michael, SoFi, you looking good. GYR, girl, looking good, girl. SoFi, 726. Spire down 3 at 150. GameStop 137.36. We're down $11 on the session from the high, apparently. There you go. A 454 gain on the Dow right now. Smart Rent up 15 cents, up 25 on SoFi. Okay. Thank you all very much for following us today and being here today. I have to cut the show off. I've got to get some rest. Going to take a little rest here and get ready for the afternoon. I may be on earlier if it gets crazy, like I did yesterday, but then again, I may not because Jen has got plans for me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll be on at 3 o'clock Eastern for the final hour, though. We're up 455 on the Dow. We're at 136.55 on GameStop, up $21. And it is a crazy one today. Do you get any programs on your TV? We do, but, Netherlands television. Thank you, Uncle B. You got it. Nap time for me, says Duncan. Rock and roll. GameStop 136.90 right now, 136.49 on GameStop. Thanks, everybody. Says John Tiff. Have a good time, Uncle B. We'll get in some rest, and we'll keep you posted. Have a good day, everybody. Joe, appreciate you, Uncle B. You the real one. Thanks so much. I wish I could take a nap, says AZ. Yeah, I gotta get some rest here. I'm having trouble concentrating. We're at 135 on GameStop, 136, 135 something. So keep an eye on it. It's backing off. Let it do what it does. You option writers out there, if you find that you can do a rollover where you can buy back your call and write another one for more money at a higher strike, even though it's down the ways, you might consider it, but don't go too far out in time. See, just be patient. 135.94. If this backs off to 125, 128, it's still a good day, but it'll afford a lot of you the opportunity to do rollovers that might work out. So keep an eye on that. We'll be here at 3 to talk about it. Thank you, Coyote. Thank you for the morning show as always. You got it. The old days Monty Python. There you go. Old days Monty Python. Let's keep it going. Thanks, Uncle B. Have a good rest. He'll be on at 3 o'clock. I will be. There you go. Thank you. ATIP 199. Rock and roll ATIP. Let's go. 135.51 on GameStop. ATIP 198.5. Trying to get to $2. Let's break that barrier. Okay, guys. Credit Savage. My advice: just buy as much stock as possible right now, because the billionaires are made in bear markets. Just got to know how to navigate it. Uncle Bruce teaches us. Christina, bye. Thank you for being here for such a crazy time. Dave, Credit Savage, you're living the dream, bro. Enjoy. I just need a little cabin in the water somewhere off grid. There you go. All right, guys. We'll see you at 3 this afternoon. Keep the drive alive, and we'll keep an eye on things. 135.56 on GameStop. And we'll talk to you real soon, everybody. Thanks for being here, and bye for now.